I am Daniel Leakes, and welcome to Food 101. Food, people. Let's talk about food. And today, I have my special guest, no other than Chef Keletso. How are you, Chefy?
I'm good, thanks, Mr. Daniel. And how are you doing?
Fantastic, because you are my guest today. So, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Chef Keletso. I was born and raised in South Africa, and I am currently a chef. I'm an executive chef by position, and not just a chef by cooking. I'm also a qualified chef. I obtained my chef qualifications at the Valley University of Technology.
Wow, amazing. And what is your favorite cuisine, Chevy, and why?
Well, Mr. Daniel, I'll be honest with you. I am a typical black person, but my cuisines, it doesn't lie across those lines. I would say my favorite cuisine is an Indian cuisine.
Oh,
It is my favorite because one thing I can tell you about myself, I am a chef who is more into tasty, flavorful, spicy, and heavy meals. So if you can check along those lines, the tasty and the flavor and the spicy, mostly you can get it from the Indian cuisines because most of their dishes they include a diverse range of curries, rice dishes, meats, your vegetables and breads. Mostly commonly they make their own things like your breads, the rotis
roti.
and all
Yes.
that, they make their own. So the most common spices that are used in these cuisines will include your turmeric, your coriander, your mustard seeds, your garam masala,
Mm-hmm.
your chili, some garlic, saffron, star anise. So if you can check all those spices and herbs, it's more of your flavorful and tasty. That is the main reason why I love the Indian cuisine because I am more into tasty, flavorful, spicy, and heavy meals.
That's fantastic, Chefy. So, what is your favorite recipe that you want to share with us?
Well, the favorite recipe I would like to share with you, it's my signature chicken and prawn curry.
Wow, that's delicious. So, how would you prepare that recipe?
Okay, for my chicken and prawn curry, I would say chicken breast, about 400 grams.
Okay.
Prawns, we are preferably the queen size. They must be peeled, skin off, and must be properly cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
We have ginger, finely chopped or finely grated. It can be around about 5 grams. Some fresh garlic cloves. You can only use one clove and chop it finely. And of course, some paprika, maybe about 2 teaspoons. Salt and pepper. Also, a teaspoon for salt, a teaspoon for crushed black pepper. And for my prawns, I would marinate the prawns with a fish spice. That's about 5 grams, and some squeezed lemon. You can marinate the prawns with that. And then with the chicken, you can marinate with the other spices and the ingredients that I have mentioned. So let me take you through the steps and the curry
Okay.
sauce.
Okay.
So first of all, you're gonna need a pan. Even if you use a pot, it's okay. And you just pour about 60 mils of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Give the oil enough time to heat up so that it's nice and hot. And then you put the chicken breast and prawns inside. You fry them until they become brown. And then this is where the magic happens. You chop the onions finely, let's say about 60 grams of onion. You hoy in the pan, and then you add some mustard seeds. It can be about 2 grams. Some coriander, ground spice coriander, about
Mm.
2 grams. A bit of tomato paste, I would say about 20 grams of tomato paste. And of course, you're gonna need the curry spice as well, around about 10 grams.
Okay.
You fry you fry those spices together with the chicken and the prawns. As soon as you see that everything has been fried, then you can add a fresh cream, let's say about 250 mils of fresh cream, and then you
Okay.
add coconut milk. Coconut milk, I would say about maybe 1 can, which will be around about 200 mils.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you are a person who loves chili, you can add some chili as well. Let's say about two whole fresh chilies, finely chopped, and add it inside. So allow your curry to cook and simmer. It doesn't take long because chicken breast and prawns are quick. So we are looking at maybe around about 15 minutes. Your dish should be ready. You must give it enough time so that the coconut milk and the fresh cream, it reduces and goes down nicely on a low heat, not on a high heat because it's going to bend the cream.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably on a medium low heat, then you know that you've got a nice curry. It will simmer and it will reduce accordingly. So as soon as the curry is reduced, nice and flavorful, then you will take a handful of fresh coriander.
Oh yeah.
You chop the coriander and put it inside, stir together with the curry so that it gives it a nice curry flavor that is creamy and it's got a lot of coriander as a flavor. I always say coriander is never enough. You can add as much as you like because it's one of my favorite herbs and it has been working so well with several dishes.
Oh yes.
And
With
that curry can be served with basmati rice,
mm-hmm.
raita, and sambals, and you can enjoy.
Oh, the way you describe your recipe, it sounds delicious. I'm hungry right now.
It's really delicious. You must try it out.
Yes, I want to
It has
try
been
that,
my
chef.
signature dish for the past few years, and I've been preparing that for quite a lot of people, and they really enjoyed my recipe of chicken and prawn curry.
So, if you want to rate this dish, chefy, chicken and prawn, where is it? 1 to 10.
If I were to rate the dish, I would say I would give it 9 out of 10. But if ever you add um, just a roti with your
Oh.
chicken,
Mm-hmm.
I would give it definitely 10 out of 10 with the roti.
Oh, you love roti too much, eh? Okay. That's so awesome. So, do you think that breakfast is the most important meal of the day?
Yes, well, Mr. Daniel, I think breakfast is the most important meal of the day because, first of all, you're going to need the energy for the day. And
Yes.
I believe you can get your energy from your meals. So I would recommend breakfast as the most important meal of the day because it's a good start of the day. You need a positive mind. You need energy. You need to have the power to go and challenge the world, the power to go and I believe you cannot go a day without having breakfast because you need energy and you really need to make sure that your stomach is fed because I believe there's nothing that you can do with an empty stomach.
Definitely, Shafi. Truly, yes. We need a breakfast, the most important meal of the day. In South Africa, what dish that you want to promote as a chef there?
Well, as a chef, yeah, and as a chef from South Africa, I would say if the people come to our country, I would recommend them to try our traditional foods. Well, our traditional food includes um, beef trotters, beef tripe, hot body chicken, and our morogo, spinach, our dumpling. The dumpling goes very well with tribe as well as the samp. So those are the kind of traditional foods that South Africa is known of. It's food whereby most of the South Africans, you will get it at any place within South Africa. It will not be a struggle to get those kind of traditional food. So as much as we also try other people's traditional food, but when obviously they come to our country, I would really recommend that they try the South African traditional foods. Well, if you want to go more into Western, you can also try our lamb poiki pots, whether it's lamb, beef, or chicken. But our poiki pots are really good, and together with our traditional braai, the likes of boerewors, whole snoek, fish, like all those kind of foods. It's what we are known for.
Oh, that'd be awesome, Safi. Yeah, great. Where do people can taste your chicken prawn as a signature dish?
Well, people can engage with me on my social media platforms, and we can take it from there. So on Facebook, it's Chef K that kitchen guy, and on Instagram it's chef.k, K as in KAY. Yes, and then they can also check me out and send me a text on my LinkedIn account. It's full names Keletso Mlautse, and they can interact with me there, and we can arrange for a tasting of my lovely chicken and prawn curry.
Definitely, Safi. Lots of listeners in South Africa. I have, where's that place? I have 86% on my rating in South Africa, and the places are in Gauteng. Gauteng, Western Cape, and Eastern Cape. I have lots of listeners out there, and shout out to them. Our next episode, we're gonna talk about your tradition. This
Not a problem.
is that be okay? So again, where do people reach you?
On my Facebook account, it's Chef K that kitchen guy.
Okay,
Chef K that kitchen guy. The K is KAY.
okay, that
And on Instagram, it's chef.k, chef.k, the K being KAY. And on my LinkedIn account, it's my full names, Keletso Mlautse. They can interact with me on those three platforms.
thank you, Shafi, for your time.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Daniel. Thank you so much.
Moricam people, see you soon.